Good morning, my loves. Happy Monday, a new week, a new month, right after a holiday weekend. And we are the day before a very, very important full moon. We are in the shadow of the Taurus full moon, which is coming tomorrow. I will have some videos about that. But if you feel like your soul is getting like sanded down, like, sandpaper, yeah. If you're feeling something like that, you're right on time and intuitive. Listen, we got to take what we can get, okay? Another reason why today is a big deal, it is the last day that Mars will grace his presence in his realm of Scorpio. He's at that 29th degree. Do you have any 29 degrees in your chart? Are there any else in the transit chart? You know. We'll get to that in a second. Yes. I've said it, the 29th degree, anaretic, the end, the cycle completing, the edge, the cliff, the help with the final purge. Lots of people say that full moons are for releasing. I don't disagree. It depends, but for me, it depends on the astrology, where it is in my house. Tomorrow, okay. Yes, tomorrow's a big full moon, and we are going to be finishing some stuff. But today, with Mars in Scorpio, the sign of transmutation, his realm, his power, this is finish it energy, end of a cycle, cut the cord, release obsession, transmute that energy, transmute all that poison. Say goodbye to the version of yourself that you had to become in order to survive. It's this weird, delicate balance. It's almost impossible not to be in fight or flight in this world. We have to try our best not to let that happen, because then we're not in touch, then we can't regulate, and we're not transmuting. Mars at the end of Scorpio is that final sweep of the underworld. He's been pulling up shit saying, hey, oh, well, you haven't thought of me since Neptune was direct in Pisces? Well, let me just pull that out. The last demon under the bed looks up with you and says, are you done with me? Like, talked a lot about Mars, Neptune, ringy-dingy. Neptune's at 29 degrees. Oh, Neptune is also in Pisces, the water sign. So what does that mean? Mars and Neptune are trining. Final degree, retrograde, dissolving everything that has tried to drown us. Holy water meets holy rage. It's like the clearing of like psychic mucus. This is the crying and screaming in the shower and dedicating it as a rebirth. Mars trine Neptune is a type of like sensual release, creative purge, spiritual discharge. It can be tenderness after the storm. It can be seeing things clearly and fighting to correct. It's the moment that you realize that soft does not mean weak. If you can be soft, that means you are safe. Safe is not weak. Okay? Listen, I've been on a journey. Saturn and Neptune back in my 8th house, me in my crone era. We'll have to get back to that in a bit, but tomorrow's the full moon, my 10th house, how I shine, what I'm known for. Finally figuring out some things have clicked, okay? Anyway, that's for another video. But don't forget, so Jupiter and Saturn are humming in the background, okay? I consider them kind of influencing this trine because Mars and Neptune are at 29 degrees. Saturn's at like 25, and so's Jupiter. But what does that mean? Because Jupiter's in Cancer. So Jupiter and Saturn have an exact trine as well, which is fantastic because most of this year, Saturn and Jupiter have been squaring each other. Yeah. That's why we didn't get that spiritual enlightenment, new spiritual world that everyone thought we would get when Jupiter went into Cancer. Expansion, restriction, the sacred tension of who you've been and who you're becoming. And even Black Moon Lilith over there. Again, I consider her kind of with all, but especially with the Saturn-Jupiter trine. He's like at 24 degrees Scorpio. Pressed parts crawling up from the depths saying, hey, let's deal with me so you can rise like you're supposed to, okay? So today, the day before a full moon, clean, move, cry, dance, nourish, return, breathe, let go. Don't push, release. Things are dying. Things all around us are dying. What we've known, parts of us, what we thought we understood. Quit trying to fit square pegs into round holes. Shit is different now. Tomorrow's Taurus full moon. What does she want? Okay. She wants what every girl wants. Okay. Security, stability, body, land, peace. But today, Scorpio is making sure nothing toxic comes up with that harvest. You know that saying, all that's done in the dark shall be revealed in the light. So if all you do today is exhale something heavy, drink some water, take care of yourself. You did your work. That's stuff on me. Okay, so full moon blessing, all right? Clear the altar, clear the body, clear the mind. We rise tomorrow in the light. I would love to know what you're releasing below. You don't have to tell me, but if you feel like it, I'd love to know. Or just comment release. I release. Tell me what you're clearing before this Taurus moon crowns.